Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. Members of the Non-Academic Staff Union and Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, University of Illinois chapter, this morning blocked the main gate to the university, causing gridlock at the entrance of the institution. The unions are on strike nationwide, which commenced over the weekend to press home some demands. NASU and SANU are dissatisfied that the federal government is yet to honor the agreement it entered with them years ago, some of which include payment of end allowance and arrears of minimum wage, as well as payment of retirement benefits to their retirees. The governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has denied dumping the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for another party. The governor, in a statement issued on Monday by his spokesman Taiwo Adisa, described reports of his defection as a concocted falsehood from purveyors of fake news who are bent on maligning the governor at all costs. Makinde says he has remained a strong pillar of the PDP for many years and is already leading the mission for its resurgence in the southwest. The Minister of State for Education, Chukwuemeka Nwajiuba, says the present system of education should be modified by reforming the learning curriculum. He said this was in order to keep abreast with modern global practices in education. Nwajiuba stated this at the opening of the annual general meeting of principals of Federal Unity Colleges held in Abuja on Monday, themed restructuring our education system to suit challenging times. He said this was also to further achieve the objectives of quality education for all, collective support, cooperation and sincere commitment of all the key players, especially the principals of the FUCs. And in COVID stories, the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has disclosed that the 13 cases of the United Kingdom strain of the virus has so far been detected in Nigeria. The chairman of the task force, Boss Mustafa, disclosed this at the weekly press briefing of the PTF. Mustafa also revealed 6 out of these numbers were detected in the last 1 week, and they all came out of samples collected between November and January. He also said testing was still being aggressively pursued as a viable strategy and that the PTF will continue to appeal to not just the citizens to get tested, but call on subnational entities to ensure that capacity of the laboratories that have been established within their jurisdiction be fully maximized. And in business news, the International Monetary Fund (IMF) has stressed the need for Nigeria's federal government to intensify revenue mobilization in order to reduce fiscal sustainability risks. According to the IMF, Nigeria's recovery is expected to be weak and gradual under current policies, while real GDP is expected to recover to its pre-pandemic level only in 2022. It also advised the federal government to increase value-added tax in the country to 10% by 2022 from its present 7.5% once economic recovery takes root. At least 24 people have died after heavy rain flooded an illegal underground textile workshop in a private house in Morocco's port of Tangiers. The state agency MAP disclosed rescue workers have recovered 24 bodies from the property and rescued 10 survivors who were taken to hospitals. It also reveals at least some of the victims may have been electrocuted as the incoming water interfered with power facilities, but there was no immediate confirmation of those reports. Morocco has experienced heavy rains in recent weeks after a long period of drought. In early January, the inclement weather caused several buildings to collapse in Casablanca, the country's economic capital, causing at least 4 deaths, according to local media. According to Moroccan authorities, a search of the premises is currently in progress. And in sports, Eberechi Eze has been named Crystal Palace Player of the Month for January. Eze's recognition was the second time the 22-year-old scooped the monthly accolade in his debut Premier League season after he won the prize in November. In January, the Nigerian-born UK player helped Crystal Palace win 2 of the 5 Premier League matches with his contribution of 2 goals and has a tally of 3 goals and 3 assists after 20 league appearances for Roy Hodgson's side this season. That's all for now in the newsroom. We will be back at the top of the hour with more updates. I am Mary Kanu.